welcome to my channel. If you clicked on my video for the very first time, welcome. I'm so glad to have you. My name is Billiejo, and this channel is Spiritual Guidance and Tarot with Billiejo. So I have had a lot of comments. I've had some emails sent to me about the singing bowl and people wanting me to start using the singing bowl. So you may see this quite a bit. I'm just going to probably just record this little loop here and add it to the front of all the readings so that way it can assist you. Excuse me. So before we get started with our pick a card, and of course most of you who are regular viewers of my videos know that most of my videos have to do with feelings and love and relationships. So before we get out the cards in the different piles for this particular reading, let's go ahead and clear our energy. So different ways that we can do that is you can burn sage, burn Palo Santo, a singing bowl, or even a bell. So we're going to do that now. You can also use frequency tones or binaural beats. I have some playing in the background. Of course, I always choose those that are uncopyrighted. The particular one that's playing right now is, I'll put a link down below for it. Awaken Healing Energy, Deepest Healing Music. It's 528 Hertz, Miracle Healing Frequency. So if you wanted to look the 528 Hertz up and find different frequencies that resonate with you more, then that is a lovely thing to do. So I'm just going to clear the energy. I'm going to burn my big fatty here. And it's good to sometimes cleanse your bowl as well and cleanse your tools. Keep them nice and cleansed. You can do this also with full moon energy. We did just had the full moon in Aries. So I don't know any of y'all, but any other divine feminines out there, but I know that I felt the full moon energy impacted me very heavily. And many of you may have noticed I didn't do any lives this weekend, and it's because I was having to process my own emotions that were coming up, and it was really hard. So I'm sure a lot of you watching that resonate with my channel probably went through the same thing, because Aries is a force to be reckoned with, and it does bring up the deep-seated, very painful things for you to face and deal with so that you can transform. So we're burning sage. We're releasing any negative attachments, any negative energies. We're cleansing our aura, our energy field. You can use a bell. Bells are very good. They're used in all different kinds of cultures, religions, and spiritual practices. This is one I just found. I had a hard time finding a bell that resonated with my energy, that helped me feel it. So different bells have different tones. This one helps me feel like I'm being cleansed and that my cards and my tools are being cleansed. So just allow it to resonate through you. And then we have the bowl, which is my favorite. So I'm just going to pop it a few times, and each time I do, allow the vibration to resonate. Allow yourself to feel it and allow it to sink into you, so that way it can vibrate, kind of like, an earthquake knocks things loose. Allow the vibrations to knock anything that's attached to you loose, so that way it can be healed and processed. Okay, so on my countdown, 3, 2, 1. And then the last one, I'm just going to resonate with the wand here. Okay. That feels so much better. I can't even tell you. My singing bowl, I've had people email me, ask me. I got mine. You can get yours. You can get them off of Amazon or anything. I got mine from a store in the mall in Little Rock, called what is that? Well, you know what? It left me, so I guess it's not important. But you can find them all over the place. Some imports. It's not Pure One Imports. It's some other, I don't even remember. But anyways. Okay, so I'm fixing to pause the video and get started and move over to the piles. I'm going to move over to the table. And so what I'm asking you to do is to close your eyes and take several deep breaths. Take a breath in. That way you can cleanse and release any negativity, and keep your eyes closed until I tell you to open your eyes. And when I tell you to open your eyes, that's the first pile you're drawn to, is your pile. And remember that when you close your eyes and you take your deep breaths, think about your breath work and release any thoughts, any fears, anything you have attached. And once you release that out your breath, when you take in your next breath, think of your person. Okay? And continue to do that until I tell you to open your eyes. Hi, this is BillieJo. So this pick card reading is a spiritual Ascension type of pick a card reading. It is titled Your Soul's Calling. So we're going to first look at who you are deep in your soul, not who you are in your current avatar, who you are in this current lifetime, but who are you at a soul deep level, and then what is that calling you have during this lifetime with that soul. So I have 5 decks for you to choose from. Pile 1, Pile 2, Pile 3, Pile 4, and Pile 5. So I'm going to leave this here and just let you meditate on these piles for a little while, and when you get ready to choose the one you want, you can go down into the description box for the timestamps. And if you need any additional information about me, that will be down in the description box as well as how to contact me for your own personal reading. So I'm just going to be quiet for a few minutes and let you meditate. Okay, I hope that's been long enough. If you need additional time, you can pause the video. I will meet you at your pile. hello, pile number 1. If you chose this keychain, it's got all the stones of the chakra, the 7 major chakras, and the tree of life symbol on it. This is your reading. So, let's see what cards we have. We have the Seed, the Well, the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Hermit, number 47, the Smoky Mirror, number 38, the Mystical Shaman, and I don't know how to pronounce that, but I'm going to try, Vishuddha. Probably chop that up, but that's okay. Okay, so let's see here. So, what I'm getting is, the true essence. That beautiful, it's like a pearl in there. So, the true essence of your soul is as old as the beginning, is as old as the beginning of the origin. For you are the seed, and simultaneously, you are the fruit. You're the seed and the fruit. You are a true pearl who has been irritated through turmoil and grit to become the treasure that you truly are. You've been on a mission to uncovering the power of your soul and the passion that truly sparks your calling. In the book, the archetypes, the wild unknown archetypes, one of the things it talks about, I remember it talks about with the seed when I was studying these cards, when I got my deck in. I remember it gives you different books that you can study, or music, or different things that you can study further. So if you resonate as the seed, one of the things in the book, it recommended you could read this book. What was it? The Soul's Code. Okay, yes, the Soul's Code. I don't remember who is. I'll put it down in the description box if I remember. So that way, if you want to study that, you can. And then from the Wild Unknown, this is the Spirit Animal deck, the Well. So the Well talks about your calling. With the Well, the calling, what I'm getting from this with the Well is that your calling is to go deep, to delve deeper into ancient wisdom and spiritual understanding. Your experience in this lifetime has enriched you and strengthened you, giving you the ability to overcome challenges with profound peace. So that's beautiful. So then when with the Wild Unknown Tarot cards, the Three of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and the Hermit, explains that to delve deeper, you're called to be both connected and yet separate, is what I'm getting from this. This is a solitary journey for you, one where you may have lost many friends, many family members, kind of off on your own most of the time. You're connected but not connected. And it's like you're now connecting with soul families, your soul tribe, who may be physically distant from you, maybe, because I'm seeing maybe across mountains or across oceans. But know that you're strategically placed apart physically, so you are growing at your individual pace spiritually, yet also being the light for those who are witness to your journey. Let me turn that down a little bit. It's cutting in and out because of my internet. Okay, there we go. So then from the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck, we had the Smoky Mirror and the Mystical Shaman. So what I'm getting is Spirit advises you to go deep into your story, your personal story, your soul's story, like during meditation, to discover wounds that may be preventing you from seeing truth. Fears of unworthiness or disappointment may be clouding your intuition. Once you've released your outdated expectations based on conditioning, you may then imagine a new story that resonates more with who you have become and not who you used to be. And sometimes people in our past, that's why possibly you've had to, I know lots of times we have friends from when we grew up was childhood friends, and you still care about these people, but you may have lost touch with them and may occasionally run into them like at the store or wherever, or see them on social media. But as far as day-to-day connections, you're not really connected. So you're separate, but you're still connected. And lots of times people remember us before we had our spiritual awakening and stepped into the power of who we are. And they don't want to accept who we are now because of who we used to be. And that's how they still see us, because they're not around us in our daily lives. So occasionally you may sometimes be thrown into the mix of people wanting to talk about who you used to be. And that's okay. You can just let it go and walk past that, because that's not who you are anymore. You've become someone more profound, someone who has a calling, someone who has a purpose. Now with, I never can pronounce these words, Vishuddha, this talks about, the throat chakra. And so this is time, it talks about it's time to speak your truth. When people want to bring up your past, just speak your truth. No, that's not who I am anymore. Let me tell you about my calling. Let me tell you about my truth. Remember to give your message. If you have a message to give that message. Don't hold back. Don't question yourself or self-doubt. If you've been called to write a book, write that book. Express your art. Sing your soul's language. Whatever it's meant to do with this throat chakra, it's something about voicing it out. Also, if you need to work on your throat chakra, you can do that by, what I do to help with my throat chakra is, for example, practicing if I know I have a speech I have to give, I'm going to practice it in the mirror. Sometimes I listen to music and I sing along out loud. That's good for your throat chakra as well. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this resonated with you, Pile 1. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you do comment, remember that at the end of each month, I do a drawing for a free 30-minute reading. Of course, I always leave the winner in a post in my community tab. So if you're not subscribed, you're not going to see if you're the winner. So thank you so much. Namaste. Hello. Thank you so much for joining me today, Pile 2. If you chose this stone with this is a symbol meaning your spiritual path, then this is your reading. So let's see who you are deep in your soul and what is your soul's calling. Okay, from the Wild Unknown Archetypes deck, we have the Poet. So deep in your soul, you are the poet. So the core of who you are resides in truth-telling of the poet. You may even be considered a whistleblower. You have the capacity to feel things intensely and then to reflect those feelings outward in a deep, honest, timeless expression. The poet voices the injustices of the world, the wounds of despair and violence, to express tragedy, and then to help release the shadows into light for deep growth and healings. Look at that. That's just so beautiful. This stuff held in the dark and then released. It's beautiful. And from the Wild Unknown Spirit Animal deck, we have the elephant. I love elephants. I don't know about you, but I absolutely love them. So the elephant, it talks about, so the calling of the poet is represented by this beautiful elephant. Your calling is to be unstoppable, to be wise, to destroy obstacles, and to help steer the path towards the right direction, and to illuminate the way with your light. From the Wild Unknown Tarot deck, we have Son of Cups, Daughter of Pentacles, Daughter of Wands. Okay. Let's see here. So, what I'm seeing here is, first of all, we have a son and two daughters. So, you may have, your awakening may still be in the process, early processes, because this is youthful energy here. So to do your calling, it's like you might decide to actually write poems or even music lyrics. I'm hearing for some of you it may be musical lyrics. I'm seeing in my head also musical notes to help other people with their calling as well, like through frequency. So I'm seeing someone playing musical instruments like a guitar, thrumming strings. Sorry, I'll get it out. You also may do this through visual art, but it's through work that inspires introspection. You might be a little shy, a little intimidated, a little introverted by your gifts and by any attention that you receive, but you will grow into your calling. You will grow into what am I trying to say? Your authority. You're going to grow into your authority and your power more and more as you go along. I do see that you are resilient and hardworking. You have vast amounts of strength. And Spirit's telling you that you're a lot stronger than you think. You're a lot stronger than you know. Trust in your passion and vision. That's what's going to help guide you through this journey of revelation and spiritual awakening. So then from the mystical shaman oracle, the mystical shaman oracle. Okay, so we have number 51, the staff. I love this card. I love this card. So the staff. So right now, you're kind of caught between action and non-action. You're like in the in-between. And Spirit's advising you to use this to your advantage and allow destiny to take its course by, just kind of grudge it along slightly along through the corrective action by evaluating your beliefs, any limiting beliefs you have, any programming you've been raised with. We are all programmed since birth. And any fears that you have that hold you back. So use this time right now where you're stuck in the in-between of action and non-action, wakefulness and sleeping, as you're progressing, to evaluate your beliefs and your fears and what holds you back. From the Yogic Path deck, we have, I can't pronounce these words, but I try. It's Kappa. Not sure if that's right, but. And, oh no. Oh my goodness, what is that? Bhava Aneshwari. I know I just chopped that up, y'all, so just bear with me. Okay, let's see here. So the message that I'm getting from this. I love these cards. I love this deck here. I just can't never pronounce it, but I love the messages. So what I'm getting is that just allow Earth's energy, of peace and comfort to nurture you towards the infinite possibilities and potential that exists for you. You have limitless potential and possibilities. I feel like sometimes you may be a little overwhelmed. All that turbulence. You may be a little, it's like someone feeling like sometimes, especially you can feel like that during the beginning stages of your awakening, where you feel like you're just kind of going crazy and you feel like you're drowning into a whole new different understanding. And sometimes, you just need to get grounded, and to do that, you can do that with nature, with, sitting with the earth and releasing anxieties down into Mother Gaia, and then she feeds nourishing peace back into you. So I hope this resonated. Thank you so much for watching. Do remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Every time you comment, I do add your name to the raffle. And at the end of the month, I do a drawing for a free 30-minute reading. I do post the winners for those readings. I have decided I've started to post the winners in the community tab. Now, the only way you're going to see any posts in the community tab is if you are subscribed. So thank you so much. Many blessings to you. Namaste. Hello, thank you so much for joining me today, pile number 3. If you chose this lava stone bracelet, this is your pile. Love this bracelet. So let's look and see what your soul calling is. So from the Wild Unknown Archetype deck, we have Apocalypsis. These are just very thought-provoking cards, and they have really amazing, deep messages with them. So apocalypsis, most people that I'm around, because I'm raised in the Bible Belt, and so most people think of the apocalypse as, the doom, and all that. But apocalypse actually means removing of the veil. So apocalypsis, who you are at your core, the core of your soul, not who you are in this lifetime. The core of your soul is like the apocalypsis. Don't be all, what? But what I'm seeing is like, so a forest fire that, it goes out, it burns out everything, it leaves nothing behind. But when it's all said and done and the fire's out, what happens? Then new life starts to grow up. You'll walk through the debris and the ash, and the next thing you know, you'll see a piece of green on the ground. And you'll move the ash and the stuff around from it, and it's actually new life growing up from the earth. Regeneration. So, apocalypse. So like that forest fire that burns through and just destroys everything in its path, the core of your soul, the depth of who you are is a soul that burns away illusions, burns away hiding spots, burns away lies, and lifts the veil to uncover what's been kept in the dark. And then, after the wreckage, regeneration can then reveal the new story, a new story of truth. That's at the core of who you are. And that is a very powerful person. That's very, oh my God, transformative. So from the Wild Unknown Spirit Guides deck, the Animal Spirit deck. Ah, that is perfect. That is so perfect. The Phoenix. When I do readings like this, I like to just kind of pick out a pile for myself. This is not the one I picked for myself, but I would have loved to have this because it's such a powerful message for you. Phoenix. Speaking about the fire and regeneration in life, coming back after the fire, life coming back from the ashes. Wow. So your calling is to bring transformation. Definitely. You may act as a mirror to others, revealing their inner truths to their conscious awareness. Helping yourself and others to release past karma and suffering from trauma, to help burn through these impurities so truth can lift their spirits and raise their vibrations. I would absolutely love to meet some of you that choose this pile. I really would. From the Wild Unknown Tarot, we have the Ten of Swords, the Mother of Swords, the Ace of Swords. Wow, what I'm seeing in my head, y'all. Judgment. This is just going together smoothly. Y'all, I don't look at these piles when I shuffle. That's why some of my piles, some of my pick a card readings, I do shuffle on camera. And sometimes with this pick a card, I picked out different objects for each pile. And then for each pile, I meditated on the object and who would be picking on that object. And then would shuffle the decks, and then would just put them in the pile and put them to the side. So it's beautiful when something like this comes out like this. It's just, I love it. So, wow. So, I've got chills all the way up and down my whole body just from y'all's pile. My God. I picked pile 5. I wish I would have picked this one. I'm kind of anxious to see what mine's going to say, but okay. So, back to you. People may be drawn to you when they're in their darkest hours. And of course, apocalypse with the fire, that's going to be a very dark time for people. Darkness, ash. People may be drawn to you during this time. During depression or anxiety, they're drawn to you. The Mother of Swords. Look at that wisdom you have. And, you're someone who reveals truth and cuts away unnecessary self-pity and negativity. You're like, no, we ain't having that. We are not having that today. And then with this one I'm seeing in my head is Archangel Michael's the fiery sword of truth just coming in, wow, just coming in, engulfed in flames. You just disintegrate this darkness and negative energies into ash. And then from that ash, that person can then rise again towards high vibrational existence, making better choices, eating high vibration. I get that some of you may teach how to eat and change their eating choices to high vibrational food. That's not going to resonate with everybody. That's just maybe a small few. Okay, from the Mystical Shaman deck, we have number 28, Jaguar. Wow. That, to me, okay, let me feel about this, because I'm seeing all this fiery energy, and then I have the Jaguar. I'm like, oh, okay. Let me feel this out here. So Jaguar energy. You're a protector, courageous, and you have stealth. So those are traits of the Jaguar. I'm getting that you probably are a master when it comes to shadow work. You know, we have light workers, and some of the light workers are also shadow workers as well. And I think for you to actually effectively help people in their healing process and transformation is you have to be able to walk in the shadow. You have to be a shadow walker. You have to be able to go into the dark places. You know, it's not always, you know, to be high vibrational, you have to be able to transmutate low vibrational beings, low vibrational entities, atmospheres, and situations. That way you can help clear out that darkness to bring in the light. So I feel like you can easily move between the light and the dark. And what I'm hearing is it's time for you to explore outside your comfort zone, to push your limits and your boundaries. So you may be led to people in situations you previously weren't able to assist. Maybe that was outside of your where you've been before. So I feel like for some of you, you may be being called to travel, or to just start. Maybe you're being called to associate with people you've never associated with before. So let's see here. And then from the yogic path, however you say it, we have, of course, I can't say these words, but I try, Saraswati. So, don't know if I said it right, but probably not. So, just going to go with that. So, this is the goddess of creativity, intuition, and insight. So, I feel like Spirit is encouraging you by reminding you that your soul is a sacred river that flows with divine wisdom. You are a channeler of divine wisdom through your speech, your communication, and for some of you, maybe some kind of creative endeavor that flourishes through you. Maybe you like I just see someone who you probably maybe some of you maybe feel to have a, what are they called? Maybe you have a motivational platform. For some of you, you may give seminars at retreats and places like that. And I feel like for some of you, maybe to help release energy sometimes, maybe you may dance. I just see someone just kind of like ballet where they just free flow dancing. But yeah. But mostly the message for you is to continue following your intuition. So I hope this resonated with you, pile number 3. I hope you enjoyed this. Please, if you did, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Every time you comment, I do add your name to the raffle, and at the end of the month, I draw a name for a free 30-minute personal reading. The reading is of your choice. Now, I do post the winners. I have decided to start posting them in my community tab. So if you are not subscribed, you're not going to see if you win. So thank you so much. Many blessings to you. Namaste. Okay, hello. Welcome, pile number 3. So if you chose pile number 3 with the selenite, this is your pile. So we're going to look at who you are in the core of your soul, who your soul really is, and what your soul's calling is. Not who your avatar or your vessel is, but who you are soul deep, okay? So from using the Wild Unknowns archetype deck, we have the river. Oh, this is beautiful. I love all the colors through here. Look, it looks like it has a horse, like in the reflection of the river. Wow, that's beautiful. So the core of who you are at soul level. So you're someone who is a deep current of emotions, forgiveness, nourishment, and grace. You flow freely, you flow gracefully. You embrace the love, the tears, the laughter, and despair that flows through you. You don't hide your emotions. You're someone who, you may have been told before that you wear your emotions on your sleeve. You embrace all emotions, and you don't judge yourself or anyone else for how they feel. But rather you just flow. So, wow. And then from the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck, we have, look how bright that color is, the cheetah. So your calling is like the cheetah, like that of the sun. Such bright energy here, such brightness. Beautiful. Like the sun, you're called to warm and lighten those who are embraced in your radiant light. And like the river, the cheetah is in forward momentum with boundless energy. You may be someone who's very energetic. You're just a force to be reckoned with. You are a solar force. Wow. Look at those. Those are beautiful cards. Okay, from the Wild Unknown Tarot deck, we have Temperance, the Two of Wands, the Son of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. So there's definitely some fiery energy here. Okay, let's see here. So you're probably someone who heals others. It's like you have within yourself, because if you look at this, we have this blue energy, and then the darker energy, and we have the light energy, the energy of the water, which is like the energy of the moon, the cheetah, the energy of the sun. So you are definitely, and this just kind of brings it home, the Temperance card. You are balanced in your masculine and feminine energy. You are balanced with your light and your shadow aspects. You fully embrace who you are. So, and through your balanced energies, you heal others with your energies of fire and water. You're balanced. And therefore you can help direct them, and other people with your patient and loyal and dedicated energy, by helping them envision a better future for themselves and humanity. Because, you have the Two of Wands, and you can help them, with that balanced energy and focus, because you have focus. You can help direct them and guide them. But you do it in a way that's very patient, very endearing, very gentle. You're like not pushy about it. You help them do it at their own pace. And Three of Wands, just helping them to envision what is coming. So from the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck, we have the number 42, the Rainmaker. The Rainmaker. So you're a master manifester. You're someone who co-creates using the elements of nature to serve the good of all. Your water energy nourishes the earth and the seed. And then the fire energy within you, like that of the sunlight, feeds the growth that comes forth. Then we have from the Yogic Path, we have Dharma. See, that one I can actually pronounce. The rest of them I kind of chop it up. Look at that card. Look how beautiful that is. Look at all these colors. Just like light language flowing through and flowing up, and it's just beautiful. Dharma, so it's like Spirit's telling you that you're on the path, you know, on your highest purpose. You're on your path towards your highest purpose. And that is to uplift the vibration of the entire planet. You're on that journey. So, yes, that's beautiful. That is so beautiful, pile 4. I hope this resonates with you. I know it's kind of short and sweet. For some of you, I don't know, I've been picking up a lot of dancing with these piles. You may be called to, if you need to release energy, sometimes to dance. And I'm also seeing people who may like to go out. And you know, when it rains, you got some people who run inside or quickly throw up an umbrella. And then you have people who, like me, will sit there and stand out with my arms outstretched and just love feeling the rain fall down. I feel like there's some of you, especially in this pile, that's going to resonate with that. And something about butterflies. You may, I'm hearing some of you may actually have a butterfly tattoo. So thank you so much for watching. If you resonated, please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And every time you comment, I will add your name into the raffle. And at the end of the month, I do a drawing for a free 30-minute personal reading, any reading of your choice. I do post the winner in the community tab. Now, of course, if you're not subscribed, you're not going to see who the winner is. So, but thank you so much. Namaste. Okay, y'all, pile number 5, y'all. So, if you chose this beautiful figurine here, I love this. I absolutely love this. So, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. This is the pile I picked for myself, and I've been anxiously waiting to get to this pile. For real, for real. Just waiting. So, let's get into it. Let's look and see. I'm so excited. I'm bubbly up on the inside. I just feel bubbled. So please excuse my exuberance. So from the Wild Unknown Archetypes card, let's see who we are in the depths of our soul. Who is our soul really? Oh, so we have the vessel. Yeah, I can resonate with that. I'm a mother, so I have carried children inside my vessel. I do like to tell other people, teach my daughters and teach other women that's in my life how to honor their vessel as a sacred vessel. We have a cup here, you know, which represents, you know, not only is our body a vessel, but we have vessels throughout this 3D world. You know, cups hold water, hold emotions, just like we hold emotions. They hold water. There's just our atmosphere, our universe holds, you know, the planets in orbit around the sun. Gravity holds things to the earth. So let's see here. So you at your core, you are a loving cup, a sacred vessel of stability, strength, and grace. You are powerful and protective. You may, you know, like myself, you may like to teach other women how, or even men, how to honor their vessels, and how to build yourself and other people up through growth, helping to repair through healing, and maybe even breaking by releasing what no longer serves. So let's see, from the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit, let's see who we are. What is our calling? So, we have 2 cards. Okay. So we have the unicorn. Yes! Unicorn! What's the other one? We have cosmic egg. Okay. Y'all, I'm a vessel and a unicorn. And I guess an egg too. Let's see here. So your calling is to be, in mine too, I guess. This is the one I picked. Calling is to be a connection or maybe a conduit of higher wisdom and divinity. To connect others to source energy that is beyond our day-to-day illusion of 3D reality, towards deeper dimensions in the multiverse. You represent the micro and the macro. The micro and the macro. And the infinite within the finite. You are to remind others of the cosmic contract, their soul contracts, and that the universe is inside of them. You may often remind people that they are a soul having a human experience. And you radiate light of a million suns. So let's see what you have from the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Daughter of Cups, and the Mother of Cups. Okay. With the Mother of Cups, of course, that lets us know that many of us are psychic, considered psychic, intuitive, clairvoyant. Maybe you have, like myself, many of the clairs, many different clair abilities. I think there's like 6 of them, and I have 5 of the 6. The only one I really don't have is the one where you can smell things, and sometimes I do, but not that often. So with all of these together, though, of course, you're a very loving person. Some of you may actually be considered, like even me. Yes, I have my children, but also I have a lot of soul children. A lot of you throughout my YouTube viewers do call me Mama Joe. That has happened quite a bit, and I welcome it. I absolutely love each and every one of you. And I do have a motherly type energy. So, using your spiritual abundance, because we do have the Ten of Pentacles. This tells me that you have abundance. You have the ability to manifest abundance in your life in any type of fashion, whether that's love, prosperity, monetary gain, anything in this physical plane, or even, but mostly in the spiritual plane. You're able to manifest anything. For some of you may actually call yourself witch. That's not going to resonate with everybody, because you probably do candle magic, maybe moon magic. You speak things into existence, and you have that divine understanding and wisdom that you can do these things. But using your spiritual abundance, you can help provide guidance to those who struggle. And with your generous and creative nature, which is represented in the Daughter of Cups, you can help other people gently and creatively. You can come up with innovative ideas to help resonate with other people who maybe you have different points of view, and you're able to see from their point of view, and you help them. You follow your intuition on this. You're very gentle and tranquil, and you bring healing to those all around you. So from the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck, we have number 36, Middle World, Number 16, the eagle. The number 59, upper world. Wow. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. So, Spirit is advising that the time is right. You are ready. There are no obstacles. There's only opportunities. You can move forward with clarity, seeing not only the smallest detail, but also the bigger picture through your ability to see from a higher perspective. You have a whole team surrounding you from other dimensions. And not just other dimensions, but dimensions upon dimensions in the multiverse. Infinite. A team full of infinite beings. Angels. Your spirit team, your ancestors, your guardians, divine helpers, the ancient ones. And all varieties of luminous entities are assisting you to step into your destiny, into your calling. Okay, I don't know if I'm able. Oh, look, this is very similar. Look how beautiful that is. That was. Wow. Okay, so I love the synchronicity of that. So this is called Pratyahara. I hope I said that correctly. Pratyahara. So with this, you're being advised to continue to meditate and go deeper. So you can be shown what you are holding onto that you need to release. So you can listen to truth and act accordingly. Stay connected to your divine source in, a communication to help direct and navigate the messages you are meant to relay to other people. And you have all these beings, and your advice is to continue staying connected to these entities and these beings and these souls that surround you on your spirit team. So I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Remember that every time you subscribe, I do add your name to a raffle. And at the end of the month, I give away a free 30-minute reading of your choice. Now, the only way you're going to see who wins is through the community tab. I do post the winner on the community tab, and the only way you can see the community tab is if you are subscribed. So thank you very much. Many, many blessings. Namaste. Okay, if you stuck around to see which decks that I used for this reading, so the first deck that I used was the Wild Unknown Archetypes deck. I don't have has this little surrounding thing that goes around it, but I don't have any more. It does have this book with it, and these are the round cards. Have all these different images with them. So it's that deck. And then I also used the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck and guidebook. It's these white cards with the different animals. Then I used the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. These are the cards with this back. these different beautiful cards with it. Then I use the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. It has this backing. And these beautiful cards with amazing, in-depth, spiritual explanations in the book. And then finally, I use the Yogic Path deck. They have this beautiful blue coloring. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a very blessed, wonderful day. Bye-bye.